On January 21st, I got a membership for the USA Powerlifting organization. That very same day, I also signed up for my first competition on April 12th. The USAPL, North Carolina State Championships. I felt it's about time I did something with my strength. The past few years of heavy lifts and aesthetics have been fun, but now I need even more purpose. And this is it. Welcome to the Pharaoh Fitness Powerlift series. Let's get it!
What's up, Dynasty? Welcome to part 3 of the Powerlift series. Today we've got bench, a push day. But before we get into any of that, how you guys doing, man? You guys doing good? Doing okay? Doing all right? Listen, bro, today has been a stressful day, I'm not gonna lie. Not a bad day, but a stressful one. Dealing with some content creation stuff. My equipment was not working. I was having issues trying to film a YouTube short, an Instagram reel, whatever. And bro, it just, man. I try not to stress myself out about small things. I try to be patient, but yo, when it comes to minor inconveniences, bro, I do not like them. I'm just like, I try to make my life as simple as possible. So when things are not simple, I'm like, bro, why? What have I done to deserve this from the heavens above? Why are they torturing me? But yo, it's all right. I'm gonna take out all my aggression and pent-up stress on this bench today because if you guys weren't aware, my bench is my weakest lift. Right now the max is 300, which some of you might think like, holy shit, that's a lot, which like, yeah, it might be. But your boy's trying to hit 315, bro. I've been stuck on 300 for like almost a year, bro. I'm trying to hit 315, so that is the goal throughout this prep. Try to work up to that, maybe hit it before the actual comp because I don't really want to max out during comp day. I say that now, right? So last video, I talked about making a program for the actual powerlift prep. I got started on that. It's not fully complete, but it's started on. I mainly worked on my program for bench because I figured I was gonna do that today, so it'd be, you know, the priority right now to get that situated. We'll figure out everything else afterwards, but yeah, dog. Okay, enough talk. Let's just fucking get started, bro. I need to lift weights. I need to just lift weights. My soul needs it. My body is yearning to lift weights and torture myself. As per usual, let's get started with the warm-up. Some of y'all like to skip warm-ups. And to that, I say, don't do that, bro. Please warm up your body. Let's go. I'm gonna really take my time with these today. I'm not gonna rush them because I really wanna work on getting my form down, like perfection to a degree. And obviously, you can never really truly reach perfection on anything unless you are perfect cell from Dragon Ball Z. And even then, he had flaws. But we're going to try our best. Nice. I feel like the rack is a little bit too high. Let's bring it down a little bit and see what happens. We're about to get started with our work sets. Obviously, we're going to start off today with the top set. I like to always start off with my heaviest weight first and then work my way down. Right now, we've got 115 kilograms loaded up. That is 253.5 in pounds. We've got 5x5s to be specific, so that is the plan for this week. I'm pretty much gonna do all my lifts, all my compounds for a 5x5. Granted, last week I did do all my lifts essentially that same way, but now that I've got a clear program set, I wanna run it back that same way. The only difference is that I thought about, instead of keeping it within 70 to 80%, we're gonna keep it around more so 70 to 85% given how I'm feeling. So Push ourselves, yes, but not overdo it. Push ourselves enough to really get a feel for it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the goal for this week. All right, that felt pretty good. A tad bit difficult, so we'll go ahead and bump down set number 2. I did not mean to pause for too long when it was on my chest, but in my head, I'm trying to pretty much run the bench commands so that way it's just kind of ingrained in my brain come comp day to look out for the commands that they're gonna ask for. Okay guys, let's go ahead and go to set number 2. I'm ready after obviously resting. Got 110 kilograms loaded up, 80% of my 300-pound max. We got this shit. This is pretty much what I did last week, so. And I ran that back for like 2 sets, so this is pretty doable. I know it is. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. That felt pretty good. But to be honest though, I'm still wondering if I have the rack up too high, man. I don't know if I should bring it down a little bit. Maybe I should ask somebody what they think. Yeah, let me do that. So it turns out the rack was uneven. Yeah, I just got some advice, and yeah, the solution is to maybe have your racks be even, and then you won't have an issue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That set, that is probably my best set so far. That felt immaculate. That felt marvelous. Very well set, if I do say so myself. Moving on down. This is 102.5 kilograms, which in pounds, that is 226. You can round it down and say 225. Yeah. So we're gonna run this back to back for, this is set number 4, and then we'll do it one more time for set number 5. Amen. Amen. Somebody tell the weight to amp it up. Let's not do that actually. Let's keep it at 225. While I go ahead and wait for my timer to go off, I kind of wanted to go back and talk about my whole tangent about trial and error. To paint a little bit of a picture here, I've been working out for about almost 12 years. Yeah, this summer should be 12 years, man. Wow, a long time, right? Started when I was 13, 25 now. I started lifting weights at 14, and I got my first gym membership at 17. So going back to the whole trial and error thing, with me officially really like focusing, dialing in on powerlifting, I feel like I'm kind of restarting my journey to a certain degree, you know? And with that, there's gonna be a lot of learning, a lot of making mistakes, a lot of fixing things up. Because even though for the past like few years I've trained in a manner where it's like a mix of bodybuilding and a mix of powerlifting, I haven't really settled in onto a like full-on powerlifting program and like gotten down to learning the science behind it, to learning the command cues and all this stuff, right? I feel like an underdog going into this, admittedly, I really do. But at the same time, again, I am very excited. I said that last video, But I truly am, because one, it's a learning experience, and second, I get to test myself. I get to really put to the test like all the work that I've done so far and all the work that I'm going to do. And it's just something I really need right now, man. I really do. I feel like this is a year where I really want to make things happen in my life, in my career. Not saying that I haven't before, but like to really step it up to that next level, you know? I feel like from December of 2021, which is like when I think I posted my first video on this account, up till now, until like December of 2024, I've been pretty much like dipping my toes in the water and just swishing it around. I haven't really truly dived in, which is crazy to say because my Instagram has hit 10K. I got to do a Twitch stream with one of my local conventions here in Raleigh, which is like one of the biggest Raleigh conventions here, right? I've gotten to do a lot of things. I've hit some pretty big milestones, but even now I feel like I could truly push myself even more. And this is the year to do that, bro. This is the year to do that. I've tried out so many things within the past few years in terms of like making content, in terms of like figuring out what I want my brand to be and all that. And yeah, pretty much bringing all that together right now. It's exciting, and it really makes me happy because I feel like I truly have figured out my purpose and what I need to do with Pharaoh Fitness, you know. But it's gonna take a lot of just messing up, a lot of learning, a lot of being willing to take advice, which is not always the easiest thing to do. I'm kind of stubborn, and again, that whole underdog mentality, it makes me want to prove myself like 24/7. Like somebody thinks I can't do something, oh, I'll show you, right? But learning to rewire that in my brain a little bit and taking the help, taking the advice, taking the supports, and applying it, also I can actually be successful in this powerlift meet, in this powerlift competition, you know? My timer just went off, so we're gonna go ahead and lock in and hit this set. But yeah, I just wanted to touch up on that. It was like in my mind, like after I finished my last set, I was like, let me prop up the camera real quick and talk about that. Again, I don't want to yap too much in between sets, but I also want to have these videos as a way, again, for you guys to get to know me, and also for me to just like speak my thoughts about just everything that I got going on in life right now, you know, with this powerlifting journey and just life in general, bro. Life in general, because a lot be happening, bro. A lot be happening. A lot of crazy things, life experiences, XP. But I'm here for it, man. I'm here for the main quest, the side quests, everything. It's all gonna help me grow and shape me into the person that I want to be, that I know that I can be. You know, that's how you gotta look at life, man.
And just for fun, pause reps in the last two.
Yeah, that's how it's done. So moving on to accessories, we're gonna start off with tricep overhead extensions and then superset that with push downs. I'm trying to figure out what angle I like for this exercise. It's kind of tough because the whole setup is just it's a lot of thinking ahead. Anyway, though, man. If you guys want a solid way to destroy your triceps, yeah, that's the key, bro. That's the key. This shit hurts, man. This shit hurt. Oh my God. Sometimes I question what's wrong with me. I don't have an answer to that. And moving on to lateral raises. There we go, a nice solid 35 pounds knocked out. I believe that was 12 reps. I wasn't really counting. I'll be honest, I was not really counting. I was just kind of in the moment. Let's move on to set number 2. Yeah, I think it was I felt like it was about time that the pump cover came off. All right, so set number 3, we got a regular set and then 2 drop sets. I was debating if I wanted to do that or not, but I was like, low key, I want to just go ahead and destroy my shoulders on this last set, or I guess this third one, because I was gonna do 4, but then I'm like, okay, let's do a regular third set, then the drop set is your 4th one, then the last drop set, that can be like your 5th set. So I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit more efficient for me rather than doing another set, like a 4th one on the same weight. Just go ahead and like knock it out all at once, you know? In my opinion, in my humble opinion. All right, next one. Oh man. All right, next one. Jeez, bro. Yep. That's all we got, bro. That's all we got. When it comes to drop sets, you would think that like the last weight, the lightest weight would be like easy. Or let me rephrase that. When it comes to drop sets, don't be fooled. That last weight, the lightest weight, it's not gonna be as easy as you think. starting off with 30s and then moving down to 20 and then 15 on the last one. After doing all that back to back, that 15 feels just as heavy as the 30, dude. I think that was like, what, 3 or 4 reps that I did on the 15? I thought I would have had more, but nah, dog. My shoulders are fried. Kentucky chicken, Popeyes, Don Julio $5 box, bro. That's how they feel right now, bro. God damn. God damn. We're down to the last exercise of today. We're gonna do some dumbbell incline press. Originally, I would have actually done this after bench, but I just felt like doing triceps first. I was craving to destroy my triceps. So, yeah, finish off with this, and then we'll call it a day after this. Yeah, let's get to it. Hey Siri. Oh, you know what? Phone call. Mr. Jelani, you have interrupted my set. There will be grand consequences for you now. So we're actually gonna run back this set because Jelani had just called me. Okay, that was a little bit tough. That was a little bit tough. Set number 2. I thought I could push that 12. I don't think so. It was not gonna come up. If anything, it would have went up like halfway and then came straight back down to my face. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that, bro. I don't want to pay for facial reconstruction surgery. At that point, I might as well like. Y'all ever seen like JoJo's? Specifically JoJo's Part 4. Y'all remember when like Kira changed his face to the other dude's face? I might as well do that. I wouldn't even have him like put on my regular face. I'd be like, you know what? Just make me a whole different person, bro. Just like slap on Michael Jackson's face on my face. I've already got the hair. Fuck it. Welcome back, MJ. Número 3, papi. Set número 3. This is your Spanish for today. Número 3 means number 3. Yo, we made that 12 actually happen on that set. Let's go. That's a win. That's a W, bro. We're done, bro. We are done for today. Let's go ahead and hit some posing. So for posing today, we're gonna keep it really simple. I think I'm gonna just go for like 3 poses. We'll go for a side chest, a most muscle, and a side tricep. I believe that's what it's called. But yeah, because honestly right now, in terms of like chest poses, that's kind of all I really know. There's a couple random ones that I could do, but I don't really know the names of them. So yeah, we're just gonna run with what we know. Start off with a side chest, man. Go. Cool. Let's hit that side tricep now. Let's do it two ways. We'll go one from the right and then one from the left. Start off with the left here. Okay. My left tricep is looking crazy. Let's look at the right. Let me turn myself a little bit. Get a little bit of like the back of the tricep. Okay. Yeah. That freaking overhead extension plus the push down superset, that's gonna get your triceps a nice pump, bro. Okay, let's wrap up with most muscle, which I think honestly most muscle lately has been like my favorite go-to. I've been hitting that like 24/7. Every time I pose, I hit a freaking most muscle. It's just like the most funnest and easiest one to do. So let's wrap up with that. Okay, nice. Outro time, man. Final thoughts of today. Let me start off with this, bro. I feel like going into the workout today, my psyche was just off, bro. The stress of today, people don't realize how much like stress your cortisol levels play into like you just having a good lift. Like, bro, you got to make sure your brain is like calm and like non-stress in order to like really get in here and like be in the moment, be in that zone and lock in. Not saying that you got to use stress as an excuse to not show up. That's not what I'm saying. But I do feel like I do lift even better on days where I'm not stressed out. But with that said, bro, you got to show up regardless, bro. You got to show up regardless. You're going to have days where you're just having an awful day, whether it's at work or you got some BS going on in your life. Regardless, if you need to show up to the gym, you got to be in here, bro. Do not make an excuse for yourself because that's going to only start bad habits. I feel like that was kind of like the lesson, the takeaway of today. Just like, you know what? I told myself Tuesday I was going to come in here, do a push day, work on my bench, and film. And even though I started off the day a little bit rough, I was like, you know what? Screw it, bro. We're still going to come in here and do what we got to do. And honestly, now I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better. My mind's a lot more calm. I feel like all the frustration and stress that I had inside of me was released through lifting weights. Overall, solid lift. It felt great. It felt good. The bench was, besides me starting off with like the wrong, having the rack at the wrong level, now that we know in advance that the rack level 9 is where we need to be at, now we can have a better bench right from the start. I want to cover this on a different video because I feel like this could be a video in of itself, but body weight. So right now with us cutting down to the 81 kilogram class, currently I'm sitting at 184 since I think yesterday morning. So I'm in the middle of cutting down weights. I've been tracking my food, my caloric intake a little bit more, bit by bit. I haven't tracked a full day yet, but I've been tracking my breakfast, my snacks, my lunch here and there. So we're working up to it, bro. Trying to lose a pound per month. So that way, per month, what am I talking about? A pound per week. So that way I can be around 180 come March or the end of February. So I'll tackle that on a different video. Maybe we'll do a what I eat in a day or like a grocery haul, something like that. We'll definitely save it for some other time. Right now, I want to keep this like Powerlift series stuff mainly focused on the workout days, and then the dieting and stuff like that can maybe be like a separate video unless I put it all into one video. We'll figure it out as time goes by. I appreciate you guys for joining me on another lift day. Bench was successful. Push day knocked out. There's more to come. More lifts to do. More more just everything. More just everything. It's a constant push, bro, constant battle, but we love it. We love it. You know, it's only going to make us stronger, only going to take us to that level where we need to be at and make us better. So with that said, thank you for watching. Go make your bed and go unleash that ferro energy. Let's get it.